Hello friends, welcome back to the Cloud Pedagogy. In today's lab, we are going to create a Windows EC2 instance and then we'll try to connect using the RDP, which is Remote Desk Protocol. AWS allows for the creation of Linux and Windows EC2 instances. Typically, you will SSH into a Linux instance. We have already did the lab activity in the previous sessions. But when connecting to an EC2 instance running a Windows operating system, you typically connect with RDP, nothing but Remote Desktop Protocol. RDP is a graphical interface for managing a Windows computer. In this, you will create a Windows EC2 instance and connect using RDP with the help of Remmina tool. So we will see configuration of a security group which allow the RDP protocol and associate the security group with the Windows EC2 instance that we are going to create. Once the instance is created, we will use remote desktop to connect to the instance. If you are using a Windows machine, you already have an RDP client. Hence, my local operating system is Ubuntu. I am using the Remmina which comes by default. So let's go ahead and look at the task. In the task 1, we will create Windows EC2 instance. In task 2, we will connect this instance using Remmina RDP. So let's go ahead with the task 1. Create Windows EC2 instance. First navigate to the EC2 dashboard and click Launch Instance. Enter a name for instance. On the AMI, scroll to find and select the free tier Windows server. Make sure to create a key pair and download it. On the network configuration, leave the default network and subnet as selected there. You can see the security group has RDP port is open. The instance must have a security group with an inbound rule that allows RDP access. If not, you might have to add in rules. But don't worry, AWS take care of creating security group of RDP for you when you create Windows instance. Leave the rest of configurations as it is. Come down and click Launch Instance. Click View Instances and it takes few minutes to get ready. Once the instance is up and running, select the instance and click Connect at the top. Click RDP tab. Click on the Get Password. Now browse the file and open your downloaded key pair, which is windows.pem file. Once the file is uploaded, click on Decrypt. In the password section, you can able to see the decrypted password. Congratulations, you have created a Windows EC2 instance. Now is the time to connect with RDP to this instance. In this demo, I am going to use the Remmina RDP. Regardless of which method you use to install Remmina, remotely connecting to another machine should be within your reach now. Moreover, Remmina supports multiple protocols including RDP, VNC, SPICE and SSH. So let's connect to the RDP instance. On the Ubuntu desktop, I am going to click the button located on the bottom left corner to open the main menu and show applications. Select the Remmina in the list. Once the application is open, click on the plus sign in the top left corner. Provide the connection details like EC2 instance IP address, username and password. This can be available from your instance page as we have done in the task 1. Since I have the version problem with my Ubuntu, I had to select color depth to 16, but you can try without that too. Click Save and Connect. It makes the connection that will immediately be available the next time you use Remmina without entering any details. If you are asked to accept the certificate, select Yes. The RDP connection should pop up. You should be able to see your Windows desktop. Let's check with the network connections as well. See, the network is working. Congratulations! So now that we have successfully connected to an Amazon Windows instance, we can perform all of the operations and tasks that we would normally perform on the Windows operating system. Before wrapping up today's session, I would like to give some tips on how to troubleshoot with RDP connection issues. If at any point you get an error to open or download the RDP, just try to follow these tips. Log off from the platform and close all open browsers. Clear cache and cookies. It is very important to clear the stored URL that may have been causing the error leading to broken link. So make sure that you are clearing the caches and cookies. Ensure direct network connectivity is used versus VPN or proxy, which tends to block connection. Please make sure no antivirus or firewall is blocking the environment from opening your RDP. Try to start a fresh browser and log back in, and also allow the cookies if prompted. Hope it was interesting and helpful. Looking forward to seeing you again in my next video. Until then, take care.